Bob Jacobs is the head of communications at NASA. He's been a communications professional for over 30 years now, so he considers himself pretty savvy when it comes to social media and analytics. And they've won multiple awards for best use of social media. But Bob and his team have a big problem when they get to work in the morning. What they see is this: the full fire hose of every single social media conversation happening about NASA, with no way for Bob to know what people are generally talking about so he can better engage them, what influencers and advocates may have mentioned him in the middle of the night that he missed, and how he can maximize the impact of his time that day. Here's something else that he looks at: a social media platform, a social media analytics platform. It doesn't help either. By the time Bob has gleaned any sort of actionable insight from these types of platforms, it's already too late to act. The window of opportunity for marketing has already passed. And Bob isn't alone. A recent CMO survey showed that CMOs want to use data-driven decisions in real time, but they're frustrated at how they're unable to convert big data into action. And that's where Encore comes in. Encore takes all the social conversations happening about a brand, puts it through our advanced algorithms, and delivers to the marketer 5 to 7 times a day the most important opportunities they should take advantage of. Basically, we're pushing them different alerts to their email and mobile and telling them exactly what they can do. So for example, for NASA, imagine that NASA's followers are all talking about a brand new YouTube video that's trending, about how great camera phones are. And NASA normally wouldn't be able to pick up on this trend by looking at something like this. But instead, they're acting on this: an Encore alert that's sent to the inbox that tells them exactly what the opportunity is and how to act on it. So for example, NASA can now send a tweet or write a blog post reminding people that they were the ones who invented cell phone camera technology in the first place, making them much more relevant and engaging and increasing their likes and shares. You can see the difference is very clear. The UI and UX is extremely clean with no heavy charts and graphs to interpret. We're bringing them these insights proactively in a real-time fashion, and they're extremely actionable, giving them different ways that they can take action across their marketing mix right now. Now, it looks like a crowded market, but here's another way of looking at it. Social analytics has evolved over time from being completely manual to reports that you can pull from other social media platforms to complex listening tools that are good for long-term planning but not good for tactical opportunities to the holy grail that we're at today. So real-time actionable insights. Basically, we weren't able to do this before because people were still figuring out how to drive that ROI with social media. But now we can use best practices applied to the data to create these insights. Gartner predicts that the market will grow from $1.8 billion right now to $4.4 billion in 2016. And that's an increase of 144% over just the next 3 years alone. We've begun driving that future with some amazing users who are receiving alerts as we speak. And we charge a monthly subscription fee beginning at $500 that scales upward based on the volume of social conversations about the brand. We're extremely excited because so far the open rate has been 60%, which is over 3 times the industry average when it comes to software alerts. We're raising $400,000 today to be able to hire an additional developer to our team and to be able to build out our product further in order to position ourselves with 20 paying customers and to raise a larger round. As you can tell, we're extremely excited about this opportunity. Bob is as well, but we hope you are too, because social media is only going to increase in volume, and the systems to deal with it right now are completely broken. This is the future that we hope you will join us in, where we bridge the gap between data and action, one insight at a time. Thank you so much for your time.